Hi guys, welcome back to Irene Tarot Card. I'm Ren, a full-time artist living with Crohn's disease here in Australia. I hope you're doing well. I've got a little bit to share with you during this video, as well as the process of my latest oil painting, which I call In the Cold. It's a 60 by 90 piece done in my classic style of Renism in 5 layers that I worked on. And you'll get to see the process of that and what went into that during this video. This week I've still been struggling quite a bit with flu symptoms, blowing my nose a lot and coughing and sneezing and spluttering, as most people are that we know. But trying to get some computer work done, some emails done and things like that. Added computer work that I've had to do of late is updating Mum's Kindle again for her. I download dozens of books for her because it's really hard to source Hungarian books here in Australia for her, so it's just much easier putting books on her Kindle. And she's an avid reader, loves reading, reads at least 1 to 2 books a week, so did that for her. Because of being out of sorts for the last 3 weeks or so, I haven't been as consistent with exercise as I would have liked. I have been exercising a little bit and trying to up it more and more as I'm feeling better, doing 3 to 4 runs a week again. However, I'm still only doing 5k for my long run, which I really want to build on. I really want to get to 10k for my long runs of a week. So I've been working on that, and added to that, I've been upping my protein quite a bit. So along with the healthy dinners that I make every day, I've been trying to eat a really healthy picky plate for lunch, including as much protein as I can do. I just feel that I tend to feel so much better within myself when I'm eating well as exercising. Some things that I filmed this week were a catch up with a girlfriend and a camera mishap, which I'll go into a little bit more later. I also went on a nature walk with Jay on a cold but sunny, lovely winter's day, and got some sketching done in the landscape, and had a bit of a walk around Balyang Sanctuary, which was really nice. We also got together with Jamie and Teresa again because it had been Jamie and Jay's birthdays recently, so we had a dinner and drinks night, which was lovely. And I also include a recipe for sweet potato and bacon frittata, which is super simple but satisfying, easy to throw together for a weeknight meal that you'll see later on in the video. But to begin the week, I had to take stock of all the paintings that I have for the exhibition. I had to have a look at what ones need edging and signing and hanging wire, and what I'll actually be taking along. And during that time, Jazz actually arrived home with her new tattoo. It's been a while since I filmed our matching tattoos, which was her first tattoo. This is her second one to date. So yeah, I did that. This one because I definitely want to take this one because it's seasons, so because it's a storm obviously. But it can stay in here for now. Yeah. I just want to sort of take the inventory, and maybe this one as well because it's beach, like it's a summer beach shot. Yeah? Yeah.
That's good.
That's definitely. Yeah, I love it. Doing all the hanging wire.
He printed out the original, and then I was like, can we flip it and make it a bit smaller? And he goes, yeah.
I love it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I definitely want those two because it's the seasonal. So that's sort of summer, that's obviously autumn. As well. Then to begin working on this painting, I just did the background like I usually do, super light and simple. I wanted a bit of a textured, varied surface to work on for the second layer. So yeah, just roughed in the background. worst part of oil painting is definitely the cleanup. I usually tip out my terps and my brushes when I start a new painting, use my large brushes to start as you usually see, and then I'll go and actually wash all the brushes and all my last paintings brushes, so that the big paint brushes, which I can't put into the jars, don't actually get all dried up with the oils. So that's definitely the most annoying part of oil painting, but it has to be done. But in the beginning of the week, I caught up with Ange, a very long time friend. We've been friends for about 20 years. Our girls are nearly the same age. And yeah, she's been through a lot with me in the last 20 years with everything up and down, with Crohn's and everything. And she's recently started showing dogs. So I thought I'd go and visit and I'd get a little bit of footage of her pooches. And one of her pooches, as she let them in, knocked my camera down, and it was a bit of a kerfuffle, but yeah, it is whatever. But yeah, I've been having much of a sweet tooth myself lately, loving cheesecake and just like, normally I'm not one for much chocolate and stuff like that. No. But lately I've been like craving sweets. I don't know whether that's also hormonal, but I've tried to have mainly savoury.
Because I had Ella's car yesterday and I went to the shop, I'm like, right, I haven't had them for so long. No, Irene eats ginger and stuff. Gonna get them.
Thank you. That's nice. Thank you.
That's all right. I should let the feral dogs in.
Yeah, you should.
Not go crazy on
yeah,
video.
you should. You should. Because I was going to mention that you do dog shows and...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just putting the food away.
Yeah. Hello. Oh. Whoop, there goes the camera.
What happened?
It just got knocked down. It's okay.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I'll try and get some footage of her pooches another day, and get a little bit more footage with Ange, as she's a really close friend of mine. But these things happen. I had to take the camera in to get the lens realigned, so that was the end of filming for that day. Even though I had started the second layer before I headed over there with a little bit of colour in the background, and then I couldn't film for a few days. So I ended up getting the second layer done once I picked the camera back up, and that was just some background trees, tree line, and a little bit of reflection in the water. Even though it's been quite cold, on a really nice winter's day, which wasn't too bad, and it was quite sunny, Jay and I headed to Balyang Sanctuary. I wanted to take my sketchbook down there, do a little bit of sketching, and yeah, it was nice just to be out near water. It's not as fun as hiking to a waterfall like we like to do, but it's still nice being outdoors. Oh, they're so peaceful, aren't they? No. My eyes are worse than yours. Of course I can't read it. I love all that dry grass as well. Like, it's so nice to sketch.
It's hard to read it. It's nice. It's good though, green, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful winter's day. I love the dry grasses. It was a nice sunny day, but then coming back home, working on the painting, I added some mid-ground trees, some snow on the ground, the trees' reflections in the water. Pretty straightforward, really. Rooney. Rooney Petoonie. Seeing what Mummy's doing. You're the silly bun. She's the silly bun. Yeah. Jamie and Jay recently had their birthdays, and on Jay's actual birthday he had pulled a muscle, so he was in quite a lot of pain. So we didn't do a lot, so it was nice just to celebrate with friends, have a nice dinner, have some drinks, have a get together like we like to do, and yeah, it was a good night.
To me. If you want, we don't have to.
No, we will.
I'll make a sauce, and then I just got to do the coleslaw basically.
You can bottle us and use your phone.
It's like the desserts and that we did at the George. 3/4 of them were frozen.
Yeah.
But we made them frozen.
That's right.
So we had puddings and that, because you get the puddings from frozen. You just have to have the sauces ready. So we had chocolate pudding through, and that's what
That would
everyone
be really nice.
It was really nice.
I love sweet
And she used to have it on
recipes.
all the
Wow.
salad rolls.
Yeah.
It was a dressing. No one ever.
I've
What is-
never used
She
it
used
for
to s-
mayonnaise, never.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
never.
I've never
Neither
seen it
have I.
before. If you're playing with it, so it's considered like a computer in the phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
He seems to know when there's a camera.
What happened to your Macca's on the way home?
Just like trays of mac and cheese.
It wasn't.
It's not bad.
I sort of.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it'd be put through the smoker.
I
Yeah.
heard.
No, boy, it's all
centimetres.
right. So
Yeah.
I heard. You know, with where Audi and that is, as you sort of go onto the freeway.
Romans had everything. And then they just said, why do we need that? Let's go with living.
I really like
You love
apple
apple
pie.
pie.
I love
Oh,
apple
colour.
pie and I love apple crumble.
I love it too.
What's this?
Orange poppy seed. It's beautiful.
I love anything apple too.
I'm
Apple
full.
and
Put Frank sauce in it.
Oh no, are you serious? And you're telling me to drink it? Well, you want me to throw up or something? Yuck, take it away. Take it all away.
I didn't.
Just in case you forgot where you are.
And they go, oh, that's such a shame. And she's gone it off. Great
get together as always, but then next on the painting I worked on the trees which are a little bit closer to the foreground. I mapped the foreground tree, added some snow to the trees in the back, and yeah, that was it, just mapping the front really and getting the background all finished. Snow piece. I said to Mum, you'll be happy I'm doing a snow piece. She goes, oh, finally! Even even though I did do you remember that staircase?
Mm-hmm.
That was snow?
Differently.
Because I do everything differently. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there and get dinner started in a sec. Been having a lot of comfort food this winter, but one night this week we threw together something that was a little bit more simple, a sweet potato and bacon frittata, which you can add anything to basically, but yeah, had that with a simple salad, and it was quite nice, as you'll see. So for the frittata, I'm preheating the oven to 220, and I've got one small sweet potato, a red onion and a few mushies, which I'm going to put on a baking tray with a little bit of smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt and pepper and oil spray. That'll go in for a half an hour. In the meantime, I'll fry off a little bit of bacon. You can make this vegetarian instead. And then while that's frying off, I'm going to whisk up my eggs with a couple of different cheeses. Cheese will go on top as well. And then I'm going to make a really easy balsamic glaze just with some brown sugar and balsamic vinegar just to drizzle over the top of it. And on the side, I'm going to serve a capsicum, cherry tomato and sprout salad, and that will be it. Sweet potato rather small, spread it out really well with the onion and the mushrooms, season it up really well and into a hot oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Fry off your bacon and reduce your equal parts balsamic and brown sugar in the back for about 5 minutes. Throw together a simple salad, arugula or rocket salad or spinach salad goes really well with this as well. Jazz loves her cucumbers. Salt and pepper in the eggs. Then we're going to go in with a half a tub of cottage cheese. Just like that. Then we layer our veggies, nice and even, our bacon, our whisked up egg mixture, nice and gently all over. Lower your oven to 190-ish, and into a hot oven it goes. And that'll stay in there for about 25 minutes depending on your oven. Oh, look at that. A bit of balsamic glaze. And enjoy. It's a few elements to put together, having to bake the veggies first, but it just makes such a big difference to the flavour. So I highly recommend you give it a go if you haven't had frittata or if you haven't had this kind of frittata. But then it was time to finish up the painting. It didn't really need a lot, it just needed all the snow on the foreground tree, all the snow in the foreground and some grasses which I added a little bit to the background as well. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I needed another winterscape for my exhibition coming up. I've taken stock obviously now of what will be coming along, and I still would like to work on a large scale spring piece which is very obviously spring. So I'm hoping to do that in the next week, even though Jay and I have our anniversary coming up, and I've got a couple things coming up in the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, I'll try and get that done so that it can dry and yeah, be ready to exhibit. But as far as this week, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and come and join me again next time. And in the meantime, have a great week, have a great weekend, and hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.